Good day everyone. Today we will discuss about the rounding decimals. We use decimals to show the part of a whole number. By rounding decimals, always remember the rule of rounding. What is the rule of rounding? The rule of rounding is if the number is 5 or more, you round up. And if the number is 4 or less, you round down. Most of the time, we round off the nearest tens. But now, let's look at how to round the nearest tens. And that means to the first digit to the right at the decimal point. Now, let's find the nearest tens of 1.47. The digit in the hundred place is 7. So, we round up and we get the 1.50. Now, in our second example, we have here the 1.64. In the digit of hundred place is 4. So, we round down because 4 is less. And now we get 1.60. Next, we have here the 4.97. So in this example, we get 5.0 because the digit in the hundred place is 7 and the tenth place is 9, which is greater than 5. That's why we need to round up the whole number and get 5.00. Next, in rounding the nearest hundreds, we need to look in the thousand place to know if we round up or we round down. I have here again the example on how to find the nearest hundreds. We have here the 1.342. So, in the thousand place, we have here the 2. 2 is less than 5. That's why we round down and we get 1.340. Next, we have here the 8.589. In our thousand digit place, we have here the 9 and it's more than or greater than 5. That's why we get the 8.590 because we round up. Now, you know to round off the decimals to a hundred or a tenth place. But we need to know on how to round off the whole number. And now let's proceed to the whole number. To get the round off of the whole number, we need to always look in the tenth place to know which number will round the number. Now, we have here some example, which is 4.78. So, in the tenth place, we have here 7. 7 is greater than 5. That's why we get the 5.00. Another example is 6.24. Since 2 is in our 10th place, the whole number will remain 6 because 2 is lower number. That's why we get the 6.00. That's all, and always remember that in rounding decimals, always remind the rounding rules. And now, let's proceed to our next topic, which is comparing decimals. When we compare decimals, we use the three symbols which are greater than, less than, and equal. And now I have here some example to identify if the decimal is greater than, less than, or equal. We have here in the first example, which is 415.3, and the right side is 415.271. To find which number are greater than or less than or equal, we need to look on the value that is different and compare each number to know if the numbers are less than, greater than, or equal. So in our first example, we have the same whole number, which is 415. So now let's find the number that are different, and let's know if which are the greater than, less than, or equal. So in the decimal, we have here the 3, and in our right side, we have here the 271. So 3 is greater than 2. And in our first example, the greater than is 415.3. Next, in our second example, we have 21.357, and in our right side we have 21.375. The whole number are the same, which is 21. So we need to look in the decimals, which is 357 and 375. So in the 10th place, we have the same 3. And in the second place, we have 5, and in our right side we have the 7. 7 is greater than 5. That's why in our second example is 21.357 is less than 21.375. And in our last example, we have the 892.10, and in our right side, we also have the 892.10. So here we have the same whole number, which is 892. So let's find the decimal if they are same or they are different. In our decimal, we have 10, and in the right side we also have 10. That's why the third example is equal, and we get the answer of 892.10 is equal to 892.10. That's all. Thank you.